Hank. Hello, Jen. And Mishi. Hello, sweetheart. Alright, guys. I have a very, very fun night of trivia set up for you guys. I did put a video out this morning. If you have not seen that, it is just a blanket I made, a scarf I made. I gave a shout out to Mishi. I gave a shout out to Jessica SMC. I went over the categories for trivia this morning. In case you missed it, I will go over those again. Hello, ADH. Thank you for joining. Tonight's categories. Hello, my sweet best moderator, Tank. How are you, honey? I do have a runny nose. I apologize ahead of time. And if the fan is bothering anybody, please say so. I will shut it off. I was hoping it wasn't going to bother anybody. I'm not sneezing. I just woke up this morning and had a really bad runny nose after I made that video I put up this morning. So, hi Jen, how are you tonight, hon? So, I apologize. I do have a runny nose. I do have my tissue. I do have my water. So, categories tonight are Charlie Sheen trivia, celebrities who served time in jail and for what, excuses given by celebrities when pulled over by police, strange or bizarre things removed during surgery, bizarre or strange non-food items people eat, and strange and weird drink combinations. I don't drink, so I would not be able to tell you about everything. So if you guys like these drinks, I may challenge one of you to try it and let us know how it is. I myself don't drink. Hi, May. Thank you for stopping in. No runny noses. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Mishi will try anything. Yes, Mishi will. All right. We're going to start with category number 1, Charlie Sheen trivia. 7 questions all about Charlie Sheen. Number 1. What is Charlie Sheen's real birth name? And again, please don't use Google, Alexa, Siri. It's just for fun. What is Charlie Sheen's real birth name? And don't tell me my chat's not going to work tonight. Eddie Murphy? No. Any other guesses? I think that might be his brother's name. He might even be related to Emilio. Yeah, Emilio Estevez. You don't know much about him, May? Welcome back, Mishi. Charlie Sheen's real birth name given to him. Jen, you got it. Carlos Erwin Estevez is Charlie Sheen's real birth given name. You're on your phone now. I'm just glad you got to join us. Okay, number 2. Which famous 1980s war film helped launch Charlie Sheen's career? I just did tank that. Don't use Google, don't use Siri, don't use Alexa. This is just for fun. Yes, Platoon. That is the movie that gave him his big launch. That was actually a pretty good movie, too. Number 3. Platoon is your guess as well? Yep. That movie was a good movie. It did launch his career majorly. Question number 3. What was the highest salary Sheen earned per episode on TV? What was the highest salary he made per episode? I almost fell out of my chair when I read this answer. Close, Mishi. You guys are close with 1 million. A little bit lower, Tank. Before I'll say it, I'll see if anybody can guess it. A little bit higher than 1.5, less than 2.5. Not 2.58, 1.8 million. Tank, you got it. $1.8 million he got paid for an episode on TV. $1.8 million. Could you imagine getting paid that just to do one episode of a TV show? That's insane. That is an insane amount of money to be paid for one episode. Number 4. Yeah, he was the lead in a lot of shows that he did, movies. All right, number 4. What sport did Charlie Sheen play in high school and college? 2.5 Men, yeah, that was such a good show. I was sad when they took him out. Soccer. Baseball. Baseball is the correct answer. He played baseball in high school and in college. Question number 5. In which popular sitcom did Sheen replace Michael J. Fox in 2002? Which popular sitcom did Sheen replace Michael J. Fox in 2002? Yes, exactly, Jen. I did not care for Ashton Kutcher when he came and took over on 2.5 Men. That ruined the show for me. I'll watch the older episodes with Charlie Sheen, but not with Ashton Kutcher in it. You can't remember? No clue? Nope, wasn't 2.5 Men. Does Spin City sound familiar? Same, yeah. Spin City is the sitcom that he replaced Michael J. Fox in. Never watched it. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes of it and I couldn't get into it. So I didn't watch it. Number 6. What was the name of the catchphrase tattoo on Charlie Sheen's wrist? What was the name of the catchphrase tattoo on Charlie Sheen's wrist? The plane, the plane. No, that wasn't it. No idea? Mishi, yes, winning. That was his tattoo on his wrist. That was his catchphrase, winning. Number 7, last question for this category. Then we get on to the exciting ones. What was the name of the bar that Charlie Harper frequented in 2.5 Men? Yes, you got it, Mishi, winning. What was the name of the bar that Charlie Harper frequented in 2.5 Men? From the bad press? Not Corner Bar. No clue? Not Lonely Bar. It was actually called Charlie's Bar. Charlie's Bar. Okay, now we're going to get into some of the better, more fun categories. Yeah, that's what it was called, Charlie's Bar. I don't ever remember seeing the name of the bar. I remember seeing him and his brother, Alan, in there a lot, but I never really paid attention to what the name of the bar was. Category number 2. Celebrities who served time and for what? I'm going to read you guys what they were, what they did, how long they served or got sentenced to, and you guys just tell me who it was. Okay? Number 1, this actress and television personality spent 5 months in prison in 2004. Her conviction was for lying to federal investigators about a stock sale. Who is she? Not Lindsay Lohan. Yes, you guys got it. Martha Stewart. Absolutely. Why would you lie to a federal investigator knowing you're going to get caught eventually? Why lie about it? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Number 2. Got them all knitting and crocheting. Yes, she did. Greed. Yep, that too. All right, number 2. This former star of that '70s show was found guilty in 2008 and 23 of raping 2 women at his Hollywood area home in 2003 and was sentenced 30 years to life in prison. Who is he? This former star of That 70s Show was found guilty in 2023 of raping 2 women at his Hollywood home in 2003, was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. Who is he? Steven was his show name, but you can't remember it? Hi, son. Does Danny Masterson, does that sound familiar? That was his name, Danny Masterson. Yeah. Question number 3. Before he was known as the star of the sitcom Home Improvement, this actor spent over 2 years in a federal prison after being arrested at an airport with more than 650 grams of cocaine in 1978. Who is he? Yeah, you guys got it before I was even done. Tim Allen. Yep. 650 grams of cocaine. Why? And at an airport of all places. Why? Makes no sense. These people are dumb. Dumb. Ay. Hi, Tina. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you'd think he was just a tad, but way up there in the sky. Just a little. Yeah. And in 1978, I just don't get it. Question number 4. In 1988, at age 16, this actor was charged with assault for an attack that left 1 man unconscious. He served 45 days of a 90-day sentence. He later sought a pardon, which he dropped, though he did apologize to the victim. Who is he? In 1988, at age 16, this actor was charged with assault for an attack that left 1 man unconscious. He served 45 days of a 90-day sentence. He later sought a pardon, which he dropped. He apologized to the victim. Who is he? What are you talking about, Willis? Not Brad Pitt, not Charlie Sheen. He was with Backstreet Boys. He was one of them, if that will give you guys a clue. Yes, he's still alive. No, it wasn't him, Tank, that said that. They have I'll give you another hint. They have a famous burger restaurant. Mark Wahlberg. Very good, Jen. Good job. Yep. Mark Wahlberg, 16 years old, knocked a man unconscious. Ooh. These people, I tell ya. Yes, Mark Wahlberg. Number 5. Following a 1987 car crash in Ireland that resulted in 2 deaths, this actor pled guilty to careless driving, was fined $175. Who is he? This one made me mad. Following a 1987 car crash in Ireland that resulted in 2 deaths, this actor pled guilty to careless driving, was fined $175. Who is he? I can't really think off the top of my head what show he was on. I wish they would have said, but they didn't. Yeah, that was the only clue that they gave for this specific person. I'll tell you who it is. It's Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick killed 2 people in 1987 in a car crash. He pled guilty to careless driving and only received a $175 fine. That was it. Yeah, I was furious when I read that one. Yes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yes, that was the movie. Yeah. That one made me mad. You killed 2 people, you plead careless driving, you get a $175 fine and you walk away. If I was those families, yeah, not good. All right, next category. Right, Mishi? Right? Martha Stewart gets, what did I say she got? 5 months. 5 months for lying to a federal investigator. She got 5 months in prison. He kills 2 people in 1987 and gets a $175 fine. Makes no sense to me. All right. Next category is excuses given by celebrities when pulled over. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for coming in. The Dead Guy on the Beach movie. Oh. I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, Jen, I agree. Yes. Yes. Hi, Jess. Thank you for coming in. I gave you a shout out this morning in my video. I was going to do it again at the end of this trivia session, too. I did for you, too, as well, Mishi. All right. Excuses given by celebrities. Weekend at Bernie's. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. They always take him around. He's dead. That was a good movie, too. Oh, you're welcome, Jess. All right. Excuses given by celebrities when pulled over by police. Number 1. This former Manchester United manager was pulled over for illegally driving on a motorway hard shoulder. What was his bizarre excuse? Yeah, Sherry. Martha Stewart's no dumb lady, that's for sure. She's not dumb in any sense of the word. You forgot your glasses? I don't wear mine unless I'm like looking up the trivia questions. He was avoiding his night blindness. I forgot my glasses. I only have half a tank. This former Manchester United manager was pulled over for illegally driving on a motorway hard shoulder. What was his bizarre excuse? I got you. That's the excuse. It isn't my car. The correct answer is his name was Sir Alex Ferguson. He claimed he was suffering from a stomach bug and was caught short, desperately needing to use the bathroom. That was his excuse. Number 2. When pulled over for speeding, this soccer player told police he was being chased by the paparazzi photographer and feared for his safety. Who was he? I got a shot. Sherry. When pulled over for speeding, this soccer player told police he was being chased by paparazzi photographer and feared for his safety. Who is he? Mishi, yep. Sherry, yep. You guys got it. David Beckham. He feared for his life. Or for his safety. Number 3. This one will kill you. What excuse did star Nicole Richie offer for driving under the influence of marijuana and painkillers? Pretty handsome. You'd chase him too. What excuse did reality star Nicole Richie offer for driving under the influence of marijuana and painkillers? Paris told me to. Because she was stupid, I'm calling my lawyer. She didn't know what she was taking. I'm doing a show. Oh, you guys will love the answer to this. Any idea who my dad is? Oh, dancing on the ceiling. The correct answer is, this is what she told the cops. She claimed she was suffering from really bad menstrual cramps. Welcome in, Terry. Thank you for coming. Yep, that's what she told the cops. I'm suffering from severe menstrual cramps. That's why I was driving under the influence of marijuana and painkillers. Oh, some people's children, I tell you. Number 4. British racing legend Sterling Moss was once stopped by a police officer who asked, "Who do you think you are, Sterling Moss?" What was his reported reply? I used that excuse once for skipping class. You don't know him? It's a British racing legend, Sterling Moss, who was once stopped by a police officer who asked, "Who do you think you are, Sterling Moss?" What was his reported reply? He did say, well, actually, I am Sterling Moss. So the cop obviously didn't recognize who he was. All right, last one for this category. Number 5. What excuse did singer Britney Spears offer for being photographed driving with her son on her lap? What excuse did singer Britney Spears offer for being photographed driving with her son on her lap? He was sick. Buffalo wings. Here, take my kid from me, I'm crazy. He wasn't intoxicated. He was driving. Didn't have a car seat. He was colic. Her famous excuse to the police was she claimed she learned the behavior from her dad stating, "We're from the country." So if you're from the country, you're allowed to do that. I'm not sure how old the child was. It didn't say. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, she claims she learned that behavior from her dad because we're from the country. Yeah, if you're from the country, Tina, it's okay. You can drive with your child on your lap. Yep, hillbilly driving. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That only works for tractors. I did with my son on backcountry roads. I lived on a dead-end dirt road. I would let him get on my lap, and from the railroad tracks down to the house, it was only like 2 houses from the railroad tracks. I'd let him drive. My town had a post office that you had a walk-up window and a corner gas station. That was it. That was all that was in our town. I wasn't too worried about if I was going to get pulled over by a cop because I'm on a dead-end dirt road almost home. Hello, Dawn. Thank you for coming in. All right, next category is strange or bizarre things removed during surgery. This was wild. This was wild, you guys. I could have written out 3 pages full of this category for strange things removed for surgery. Your dad used to let you drive when you were little? I learned to drive a stick because my dad put me in the car, told me, do not get out till you can drive it. I'm so glad we lived on a dirt road. That was also a dead end up in Howard City, so yeah. Yeah, buckle up is right because, oh, you guys are going to love this one. All right, strange or bizarre things removed during surgery. Question number 1. In 2016, doctors in India operated on a man for 2 months of stomach pain, removed dozens of pocket knives. How many pocket knives did they remove? In 2016, doctors in India operated on a man for 2 months of stomach pain and removed dozens of pocket knives. How many were there? I see 43, 12, 850, 100, 114, 24, 36, 48. Say what? Yikes. 50. Scandalous. Hello, honey. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, what the hell, right? Correct answer. Tina was the closest. Tank with 48. They removed a total of 40 pocket knives from his stomach. Why? How? Why? Why would you put 40 pocket knives in your stomach? How did they get there? Did he swallow them? They would have had to have been closed. Practicing sword swallowing, right? Yeah, he caused his own pain. Why? I just don't get it. Why? All right. Number 2. What common vegetable was reportedly found inside a man's lung where it had begun to sprout after being inhaled? What common vegetable was reportedly found inside a man's lung where it had begun to sprout after being inhaled? It stuck him up his butt. That would be painful too. A pea, a pine tree, a green bean, a watermelon seed, a bean, a peanut, a green bean, a potato. Tina was correct. It was a pea. He inhaled a pea, went in his lung, and started to grow. That's crazy. To have a pea growing in your lung. You would think that would hurt, cause some fluid, make you cough. Yeah. You think you heard that one before? A new fear unlocked. I'm not done yet, Mishi. Just hold on. We still have 4 more questions to this category. Number 3. What fast food utensil emblazoned with the word hamburgers was surgically removed from a man's lung after causing a chronic cough for 2 years? You would cough your toenails up? Hello, Wendy. Yep, an emblem on it. What fast food utensil? It had an emblem on it with the word hamburgers was surgically removed from a man's lung after causing a chronic cough for 2 years. First of all, why would you wait for 2 years? A spork. Wendy. Oh, Wendy refresh. Okay, I see what you're saying, Tank. Spork. Spork. McDonald's wrapper. Plastic fork from Wendy's. It actually was a piece of a Wendy's plastic fork. How could you not know you didn't swallow a piece of fork? And why would you wait for 2 years to go get it taken care of? You have this chronic cough that you've never had before. You would think you would go get that checked out right away. Not wait 2 years. Yeah, must not have chewed their food properly. Or they just ate the fork because it tastes good. So let's eat this fork. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Not. Question number 4. In 2014, an Australian man went to the hospital after waking up with severe ear pain. What creature did doctors pull from his ear canal? Maybe he used it to inhale that pee. Yeah, could be. A spider, a cockroach. Yeah, the pee had to get removed somehow. Cockroach, roach, tapeworm, mini matchbox car, cockroach. Correct answer is a cockroach. Yeah. Could you imagine getting a cockroach pulled out of your ear? Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. This next one will get you guys too. In 2003, a man in Hong Kong sought medical help to relieve constipation. What live animal, 20 inches long, did doctors discover and remove from his rectum? Sherry and Tina, you guys got it, yes. It was an eel. Yep, an eel. A live eel. Yeah. A 20-inch long live eel. He was trying to help with constipation. He thought a live 20-inch eel would do the job for him. I just don't get some of these people. Yikes is right. Save it in case he got hungry. Oh my God, Sherry, gross. Oh, he thought it would, Tank. Obviously, it didn't do that because he had to go have it surgically removed. A rotor rooter. Oh, goodness. Okay, last question for this category. A case reported in 2003 detailed doctors finding an animal in a patient's colon during a colonoscopy. Even though the patient had only consumed a liquid diet, what was in it? Was it electric? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if it was? Yeah. Running around, jump. Oh, don't worry, it's okay. I just got an eel in my butt. A gerbil, a hamster, a tadpole, me, a mouse, a hamster, a goldfish, a worm. He drank tequila. You'll like the last category, Sandra. It was actually a housefly. They took out a housefly. Yuck. It must have went in his clear liquid drink, and he couldn't see that fly in his clear liquid drink. Okay, next category has to do with bizarre or strange non-food items people eat, or term for what it is called. Question number 1. The housefly was pissing him off, so he showed it a lesson. Yeah. Number 1. What is the medical term for the compulsive craving and eating of non-food items like dirt, clay, or chalk? Yep, Michi's here. Pika, yes. Number 2, a craving for which specific non-food item is often associated with an iron deficiency in pregnant women. That's not normal, that's for sure, Jess. Definitely not normal to be eating dirt, clay, chalk, or anything associated with this category. A craving for which specific non-food item is often associated with an iron deficiency in pregnant women. Tina, you got it. Tank said chewing ice. Yep, ice. I don't understand why ice would be a well, yeah, I guess it is a non-food item. It's just frozen water. Number 3. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, what non-food substance was commercially available in Georgia, USA, for women to eat, a cultural practice that can still be found in some places? I like ice, but only like in my ice water. I don't eat it. I will, like if I go to the hospital, I get put in the hospital, I do like the hospital's ice. So that I will chomp on. Yes, crushed ice is the best. Nope, not afterbirth. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, what non-food substance was commercially available in Georgia, USA? I didn't see that, Tank. Oh, God. Sanita, thank you for coming in, hon. Government cheese, no. The correct answer to that one is white clay. It was a cultural practice and it was actually available commercially in Georgia for women to eat white clay. Yuck. It can't have a taste. Would you think that white clay would have a taste to it? If it did, would it be like chalky? Like chalk? Does it taste like Play-Doh? I don't know. Strange. Number 4, I'm looking for the name of the person. It is, I'll just read you the question. What is the name of the French performance artist who was famous for eating indigestible objects, including a whole airplane? Hello, Diane. Thank you for coming in. There was a clay bank in our town that the blacks would go and get clay. White clay with barbecue sauce is fire. Gerard Houdini. What is the name of the French performance artist who was famous for eating indigestible objects, including a whole airplane? No worries if you're late. Not a paper airplane, Mishi. He actually consumed a whole, like, 2-seater airplane. Yes, all non-food items. His name was Mikel Latito, French performance artist. I never heard of him. Yes, you guys do make me laugh a lot, and I love it. His name is spelled Michel, and then Latito. Yeah, like a little two-seater plane. But I've never heard of him. So, okay, number 5. In addition to hair, what other non-food item is often ingested by people with pica, sometimes leading to the formation of a mass of indigestible material in the stomach? It's usually a manifestation of an underlying medical condition, most often iron deficiency anemia. A tissue. You're gonna make me puke. I'm sorry. There's only one more after this. Then we go to the next one. In addition to hair, what other non-food item is often ingested by people with pica, sometimes leading to the formation of a mass of indigestible material in the stomach? And the correct answer is cloth or wool. Pica, is that how you pronounce it, Sherry? Pica? Cotton balls, paper, nails, hair. Yeah, any non-food item these people with pica will eat. Okay, thank you guys for correcting me. I didn't know if it was pica or pica, so pica. Number 6. Well, you can crop out a blanket. Yeah, don't be inhaling your merino. Don't inhale your cotton, your acrylic. It will make a large mass in your tummy. You won't feel very good. Number 6. The eating of which mineral-rich non-food item often found in soil can lead to lead poisoning if the soil is contaminated? Please don't lick it. Iron, lead, arsenic, fool's gold. They have for the correct answer if you eat paint chips or dirt. I'm sure asbestos would be full of lead poisoning as well. That was a big question. The eating of which mineral-rich non-food item often found in soil can lead to lead poisoning if the soil is contaminated? Paint chips or dirt? Asbestos, yes. Glue. Be right back. You're gonna go eat your blanket. All right, guys, last category is strange and weird drink combinations. These are all alcoholic drinks. If one of you guys say one of these sounds good, or yeah, I would be willing to try that, I may challenge you to that. So I'm gonna watch closely for this one. Strange and weird drink combinations. Number 1. What peculiar cocktail served in Dawson City, Canada features a mummified human toe as a garnish. Yes, ma'am. Dawson City, Canada. I used to eat dirt when I was a kid. I think all of us have. Toes in Newfoundland. Mishy's ready. What peculiar cocktail served in Dawson City, Canada features a mummified human toe as a garnish? A zombie shot? Nope. Dirt, grass, paint, but no toes. The drink is called not witch's brew. I saw that. Toe, it's true. They really do. Toe jam? No. Oh my gosh. It's called the sour toe cocktail. Gross. Tina, I cannot believe. Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. No. No toes in my drinks. I draw the line there. No. No, no, no. Delicious. You think it's in Newfoundland? Yeah, they said Dawson City. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's called the sour toe cocktail. Do they go grave robbing for the toes? A gangrene cocktail? You need to see pictures? Oh, I don't have my phone by me or I would look it up. Oh my gosh. I have to remember to keep my phone by me. All right, number 2. This savory cocktail combines bacon-infused bourbon with maple syrup and bitters. What 2 main ingredients create this unusual flavor? This savory cocktail combines bacon-infused bourbon with maple syrup and I don't know if it's bitters or biters, but they have it bitters, so probably bitters. What 2 main ingredients create this unusual flavor? Hi, Jonathan. A sour toe cocktail is a drink served in the downtown hotel's Sourdough Saloon in Dawson City, Yukon, Canada, that features a real mummified human toe as a garnish. The tradition involves drinking. Oh my gosh. A shot of whiskey with the toe, ensuring your lips touch it to become a member of the Sour Toe Cocktail Club. The toe is preserved in salt and alcohol and is donated by patrons or individuals. Oh, yeah. No. Jaeger and some other nasty-ish stuff. Cheetos. I just ate. My stomach is churning. I'm sorry, Sunita. It's actually, for number 2, is bacon and bourbon are the 2 main ingredients. Number 3, instead of the typical tomato juice, this version of a Bloody Mary uses bacon vodka, green tomatoes, and romaine hearts. What is the name of this unusual brunch beverage? You're cracking up over there imagining these folks. Instead of the typical tomato juice, this version of a Bloody Mary uses bacon vodka, green tomatoes, and romaine hearts. What is the name of this unusual brunch beverage? A cream puke, Tina, a Bloody Mary, a Bloody Harry. There's a name before. It doesn't have real blood. This one is called a Bloody Bob. Nope. Froggy Mary. Nope. They call it a spicy BLT. Green a Bloody Mary. I don't think I would like that at all. No. Nope, 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 nope. No way. If I was gonna ever try just one of these, it would be the very last one. But I don't drink, so yeah, that is a strange drink mixed combination. It's bacon flavored vodka, green tomatoes, and romaine hearts. So they call it a spicy BLT green Bloody Mary. Scandalous, you would drink that? Really? Yuck. Hi, Beth. Thank you for coming in. All right, guys. Number 4. While a traditional martini uses olives, the dill pickle martini is an eccentric variation. What is the key briny ingredient that flavors this cocktail? Sherry, I would definitely do the mummified toad drink. Are you kidding me? You better be careful. I may challenge you to that, Sherry. It is pickle juice. You guys are right. Pickle juice. You wouldn't do it? Hi, Kim, honey. How are you? I'll meet you in the Yukon. You're blaming auto cucumber. Okay. All right, guys. Last question. You love swigging pickle juice. I just don't like pickles. I don't like sweet pickles, dill pickles, sour. I don't like any pickles. Oh, yuck. No. No tequila for me. No. All right. Question number 5. This unusual concoction from Tipsy Bartender uses tobacco vodka, Fireball whiskey, and a dash of Tabasco. What is the morbid name of this shooter? Like I said, if I was going to try any of them, this would be the one I would try. But I don't drink, so. You like fermented veggies? Oh, yuck. Smoke cigar, the death shot. It should be that. That should be called that, but that's not the name. This unusual concoction from Tipsy Bartender uses tobacco vodka, Fireball whiskey, and a dash of Tabasco. What is the morbid name of this shooter? A blunt. My brother used to be alive. Now he's not. Yuck. That's why I said, out of all of these drink combinations, I don't like any of them. But if I was forced to just try one, the last one would be the one. Only because it has Fireball in it. And I don't. I've tried a shot of Fireball before. I've done shots of Jaeger. Jaeger is awesome because it tastes like black licorice. Tabasco whiskey. Never heard of that, but I like Fireball whiskey. You don't like Jaeger? Cinnamon Death? It's actually called the Smokin' Hottie Shooter. Smokin' Hottie Shooter. Probably because of the tobacco vodka. So that's the smoking part. Fireball whiskey would be the hottie. And because it's a shot, or called a shooter, it's called the Smokin' Hot Shooter. No black licorice. I love black licorice. And those little wrapped in red wrappers. My grandma used to keep them in a jar or a candy bowl on her table. The star anise candies. I just love those. I love those. Black licorice, black jelly beans, black jelly bellies, anything black licorice. I love it. I always have. My sisters would always pick out all the black jelly beans because they didn't like them. And I didn't like the purple ones or the green ones. So I would trade them, all of those purple and green ones, for all their black jelly beans. It's like, give them to me. All right, guys. That was all I had for categories for tonight. I did 6 categories. As I said, I sit down. I handwrite out each question and answer. Answers come from Google. They may not be 100% accurate. I just go by what Google gives me. So, vanilla vodka, fireball, and apple cider. Yum. Oh, now that one I might try. I got commode hugging drunk on tequila. Yeah, I can't do tequila. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you guys like these. I really do. I love you too, Jess. And you guys, if you are not yet subscribed to Jess, please go check her out. She's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to help her get there. So please go check her out. She has a fun bingo. She does make-alongs. She does yarn showing. She's just really great. So you guys go check her out, please. My daughter loves licorice, but the cardiologist said she had to take it easy because she has had heart failure. Yeah, that's one bad thing about black licorice. I mean, you gotta do it in small, sensible quantities. So, thanks, Jess. Bailey's with coffee is amazing. I like that. I had that when I was younger as well. Yes, moderation. All right, is there any categories that you guys would like me to look up for next week, Monday? Or would you like me to just kind of deep dive, dig in? Bailey's with hot chocolate? Yes, that's good too. Okay, now Jess, do you want just regular food? Or do you want like strange, bizarre food combinations? Bailey's in a butterball shot. There was one that I used to love. I had to have been 23, 24. Let's get wild. All right, we can do that. Strange fair foods. I was telling you guys, there was one I used to like, and it was called Slippery Nipple. That was really good. Something easy like 80s hair bands. I could do that. 80s was my favorite music anyway. Okay, got that one. Did it have peach? No, Slippery Nipples. I think it was a butterscotch schnapps. I can't remember. Slippery nipple, yes. Flamin'. Turn it right on fire. Do a cooking stream. I I don't cook very often. Mr. Crafty does all of the cooking in this house. He does the grilling. Unless him and his dad happen to not be here, then I'll cook. But I like to cheat and do chicken nuggets, French fries, a burger. Easy, just easy. I don't do a lot of cooking. A slow, comfortable screw against the wall. No, thank you. There's another one that I like too. It's called a hot chocolate cake. And I'll tell you what, when I lived in Montana, Mr. Crafty and I had some friends that lived across the street from us. They are the people that introduced me to a hot chocolate cake. And it was, I kid you not, just like eating a warm piece of chocolate cake. It was so good. I don't know how many of those I had, but I don't remember going home. I don't remember walking up the stairs. I don't remember going to bed. I, I don't I don't remember anything from that night. I know I woke up and I felt like crap. I had a headache. The people we were drinking with, her husband ended up in the hospital from alcohol poisoning. I'm surprised I didn't. Yeah, blackout nights are not good. I don't know how I got home. I don't remember walking. I don't remember anything from that night. Anything could have happened and I could not tell you anything about it. Yeah, wake up and have to find where my head was. You are absolutely 100% correct. Oh yeah. That was a very, very, very rough next couple of days. And like I said, her husband was in the hospital from alcohol poisoning. Yeah, they don't remember much from that night either. Yeah, legs. What are legs? Right. Yep. I don't recall anything from that night. Those drinks are dangerous. They, like I said, they really taste. Yeah, you drove me home. They really taste like a warm piece of chocolate cake. So good. And you know, I think it was after that night I quit drinking and I said never again. And I don't believe I have had anything to drink except maybe a couple of sips of a Mike Hard lemonade. Might try a sip of a white wine. I don't do red wines. No. No. On kamikaze shots. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have been capable of doing anything to anybody that night. I was messed up. Oh, man. Never again. Never. All right, so anything else besides strange fair foods, 80s hair bands? I could do some more of the strange and bizarre drink combos if you want, or the food combos. I know you guys like that strange and bizarre stuff. What's a hairband? You know, like the bands back in the 80s that had the big hair. Funny, weird. You guys just like anything that's bizarre, strange, weird, funny. Did you guys like the celebrities that locked up and what they did? I could do some more of those. There was a whole bunch of those as well. Just surprise ya? I love you too, Jess Nugs. Yeah, I think I pretty much know what you guys like. The surgical removal. Yeah, if it's strange, weird, bizarre, gross, you guys like it. Some more of the celebs would be fun. Okay. Bizarre places cops find people. That would be a good one. You going to bed, Jess? Good night, hon. Love you. Yeah, when we first started, it was like weird crochet stitches, strange state laws, strange country laws, anything donkey or camel. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I did have one wrote down, and I just didn't know if I dared do it. But I think I'm not monetized, so I don't see why I couldn't do it. And that would be strange places police caught celebrities having sex. Good night, Chris. Thank you for coming in. Sleep well, Michelle. Yes, please don't forget to hit the thummies, guys. Oh boy. I was going to put that one in here this week, but I just didn't know how you guys would feel about that one. Yeah, when we feel better. Exactly. Well said, Sherry. Sherry says, when we hear how crazy everyone else is, we feel better about ourselves. Yes. You'd get lots of watchers with that title. Mishi says it's. Oh, Michelle says it's fine. Okay. I could do that one. So strange and bizarre places. Celebs got caught having sex. Ah. Yes, Sherry does have a knack for pointing things out to how just great to make ourselves feel so much better when we hear how crazy other people are. Yep, most of us are, so no worries. Hey, I like to be a little crazy and do these weird, strange, bizarre things. I think it makes for a fun night of trivia. I I like doing it. And I like to sit down and like I said, you guys, I sit down and I literally hand write every single question and answer. And it takes me a good hour and a half to 2 hours to sit down and do out 6 to 7 categories, anywhere from 5 to 7 questions for each category. So I like doing it. It doesn't bother me to sit down and have to do it. I like doing it. It's strange places they were caught, so it should be fine. Yeah. Oh, you guys are welcome. As long as you guys like it, I'll continue doing it. I like to do it, so. All right, guys, I am going to let you go. I don't know if anybody else is on tonight. I'm sure there's somebody on. So if you would like to go and join someone else, absolutely. Next week, same time, same place. I will be here as long as you guys will be. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay crafty. Please love one another, spread love, not hate. And I will see you guys on the YouTube streets. Love you guys all. Have a wonderful night. Bye, guys. Jax. All right, we can go run over and raid Jax, see if she's on. Good night, guys.